What's going on, everyone? AntCap24 here from Playbook.gg. And in today's video, we're going to show you a play that features a route that beats all coverages in one of the most popular run formations in all of Madden 20. Now, if this is the first time checking out our channel and you want to win more games playing Madden, hit that subscribe button below. Don't forget to also click that bell icon to make sure you never miss any of our videos. So the formation we're talking about is the single back wing flex close. And it's specifically, that's the one in Oakland Raiders Playbook. You've probably faced this hundreds of times. The reason for it has halfback dive, but it also has halfback stretch that's not attached to an RPO, so you have the ability to flip it to either side. Really tough play to stop. A lot of people were using it as their main offense at the beginning of the year, but as the year has progressed, more and more people have run defense for it. Now, when they have run defense for it, specifically that means that they're usually doing that out of a certain coverage shell, whether it's your cover 4, whether it's cover 3, whether it's man coverage. Everybody has their favorite style of way of doing it. We want to make them change that by using this route that beats all coverages and make them scramble. So the play we're going to be calling is clown post. And before I get into this, I want to make sure you understand I changed the package to the fullback wing package. The reason why you would want to do that is that if you have a good backup tight end that has good receiving skills, he's going to be a little bit faster. He's going to be going into the right position who's running this route. So for this instance, I'm using Tevin Coleman here on this spot. Now, let's talk about each coverage. We'll go against cover 4 first. As you can see here, I got cover 4, and most people are going to press, pinch their line, spread their linebackers, and that's a really good opportunity. We won't talk about blitzing linebackers or anything like that, but a good opportunity to stop the inside and outside type of runs with that formation. Well, what we're going to do here is we're going to take the RB and we're going to motion him to the outside, and we're going to hike it right before he gets to the numbers. You want to make sure you go on the left hash mark, going to the wide side if you're running it stock. You can flip it or whatever the case is if you're running the opposite way, but this is the easiest way to show it. Now, do take a notice that we're going against Jair Alexander. He is basically in the zone right now with tighter coverage, so you're going to see that he's going to be probably the best that he can do against us. We're going to hike it right before he gets to the numbers. You can see that this guy goes outside, and we got an easy catch on the sideline. The reason for that is against cover 4 or cover 3, that outside player, whether they're playing outside quarter or an outside third, is going to continue to go back, and we're really only throwing this against the curl flat player. So you see here, when he makes his break, that guy continues to go back. See how he went back? And we're able to throw it to the sidelines and have an easy catch. The reason why this is so effective with this formation is that the player here, I want to show you the outside linebacker right here, number 55. He is so consolidated to the inside because people are going to run the 3-4 bear, the 3-4 odd, any type of 4-3, that they're always going to be close to stop this formation, that you're going to be able to beat this player to the sideline on his curl flat, and you'll be able to throw it, right? So that was against cover 4. I'll show you one more time against cover 4, just so you can see it again. We're going to press, pinch your line, spread your linebackers. We're going to move this guy over, and we're going to hike it right before he gets to the numbers. And you can see that he's going to go to the outside, throw this ball there, possession, catch it, and you got yourself easy yards, 8 to 10, without really having to do anything about it, right? So that's going to make them think, okay, I can't do cover 4. Let's go do cover 3. All right, so cover 3, I got them pressed again. And what you're going to see here when we do this, we're going to move it over here. We're going to hike the ball. And you're going to see that this guy's going to get open just the same, right? Easy catch. So cover 4 and cover 3 are going to work exactly the same. Now, most people will start going into man coverage, okay? So I'm just going to press. Now, I want to show you something with man coverage. This player here, Alexander, is going to give you the tell that you need when you know you're going against man. When I motion out Coleman, he is going to either back up or he is going to go on the same plane that he was. So in this instance, he's going to stay on the 40-yard line. I move him. See how he stays on the 40? That means he's pressed. We're going to do two different things depending on what that guy is doing. So I want to make sure I kind of preface this. See how he goes and he stays? That's what he's going to do when he is in press. Now I'm going to reset this. I'm going to call pinch buck 0 again. And this is where he's not pressed, right? He will back up, okay? That is something we need to know. When he back up, we're going to do basically half the motion and hike it. I'll show you. We're going to do half the motion. He backs up. And you're going to see here that this guy's going to go to the outside, and we're going to be able to throw it to him. I did mess up on that because I didn't hike it in time. I will show you that it does make an effect. I'm glad I actually showed you that, because if you see where I actually hiked this ball, it was close to the numbers. We want to do half of it. I kind of got stuck. See how I got all the way to the numbers? That's going to make such a long throw that it's going to give the player an opportunity to make a play, right? We don't want that. What we want to do is hike it when we see that they're in that non-pressed, right? So let's go ahead and call it non-pressed here. When you see that they back up on this, you want to hike it halfway to the numbers, right? They back up. Okay, we're going to do it right here. You're going to see that the guy's going to go inside, and now you're going to be able to torch him pretty easily at the outside, okay? It really has to do with the player. Once you do that, he's got to go inside then outside. What I mean by that is this receiver is going to take this DB. See how it goes? You take the DB to the inside, and then we cross him up, and we go to the outside, and we're able to hit him. Once we go too far to the outside, he stays in his position better, and because it's such a long throw, he's able to make up for it. Now, what if they do press? I actually like it better when they press. And the reason why that is that we can quick throw this to the RB on its stem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at that DB. If he continues to stay on that same 40-yard line, we're going to hike it and throw it to the inside of the RB before he breaks. So we're going to hike it, see it goes there, and we're going to throw it to the inside, catch this ball, and you're going to see that we have the ability to rack catch this and go to the end zone, right? We're inside position. So even if they go ahead and press, and say they're doing pinch buck and they're pressing, right? And a lot of times they're going to play over the top and outside, which is going to make it even easier. I didn't do that in the last example. All you're going to do is you're going to hike it. You're going to see that he goes that way. You're going to hike it there, throw it to the inside, catch this ball, and you're going to see if you can get the speed in that spot, you're going to have a great success. Most people are not going to see that right away. You're going to have an easy, quick pitch, and they're going to have to figure out what defense they're going to go to. The best defense to go against this is cover 2. I want to make sure you understand that. But with cover 2, it's the least likely one that they want to call to stop the run. You've got your outside corners, you've got your deep safeties, and every other player going backwards, right? Cover 2 is to go backwards. Cover 3, at least you've got a strong safety coming down, right? Every player in the secondary goes back. That's harder to stop the run in cover 2. There's no one in the run fits, that's going to be deep in the middle of the field. You're going to have it more on the outside of your corners, right? So in this instance, you're still going to be able to throw it to this RB. It's a little bit different. So if you feel like, say, you're in the same thing where they're pressing you and you're moving this guy over and he goes this way and you think it's man coverage, you can throw that. See how it's an easy 4 or 5 yards with somebody who can catch onto the ball? So you could definitely use that to beat the route. Not a big deal. And if you start seeing a lot of cover 2, you can do some other things where you can, do like a bench concept with this, where you can put the A on and out and move this guy over, and against cover 2, you're going to be able to easily do stuff like that. But that's not really what this video is about, right? You can just throw that easy ball and kind of get them out of it. What it is it's showing you how you can use this route to depict what type of coverage they have to play to open up the run game. If they're in cover 2, now what you can do is basically go into, say, even this halfback zone, move this guy out. They're worried about that player. Next thing you know, you've got an opportunity to kind of run the ball up the middle, right? I don't have stretch or dive in my thing, but you would be able to use that. Using this motion in conjunction with the run game is really going to make it that much better. So this route itself, I can't stress enough, is something you want to incorporate in your Oakland Playbook schemes if you haven't already. We've taught you and put on our Playbook GG website the I-form close, the strong close, the strong H-wing, all amazing offenses. And this one is something that you could add to it, really just to kind of throw them off here and there, audible in and out of it. It's going to make your schemes that much more popular. Make sure you incorporate this. I want to give a shout out to Rockets. He actually is one that is running this, that he kind of brought this to my attention, and I wanted to make sure that we taught it to you on YouTube. And thanks, guys, and we'll see you guys on tomorrow's video. Now, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you check out these videos below for the most helpful Madden tips. If you're looking to learn from the best players in the world, head over to www.playbook.gg for the most detailed game plans in Madden.